Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to Drumright Tornadoes.tv on Squirtle. I'm Gene Carroll, along with my partners, the Todd family, as I like to call them, Gary and Goldie. We're here in Glencoe, America, in the semifinals of the Glencoe tournament in 2024, where tonight your Tornadoes will take on the OBA Trojans for a ticket to the finals on Saturday night. Gary, what are you thinking so far about this game and what we have to do to win this thing?
Well, first off, this is always a great tournament every year, this Coaches versus Cancer tournament. It's great that Drumright's in it. They always have a good lineup of teams. It's always a good test. A lot of really good, lot of good teams in it. It tests Drumright every year. So, they've won it before. I don't know if they've won this one, but they've come close. Last year they lost in overtime or double overtime to Frontier. This year against OBA, it seems like we've paid a lot of attention to OBA this year. They came to Drumright for a scrimmage early this year in football. We watched them in the playoffs play Regent Prep. They're an athletic-looking bunch. Hey, with Drumright, my key with them is always pace and space. You do what you do. Don't let somebody else take you away from your game. Space the floor, play with your pace, and you dictate the action. As long as they do that, they're a senior-laden team. If you're watching today, you're going to watch one of the best scorers not only this year in Oklahoma basketball, but legitimately in the history of high school basketball.
Yeah,
Drumright knows what they do. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, they are good at what they do. Now, when they get outside the box there, when they're not good at something, they get in trouble. But for the most part, they know their role. Kind of piggybacking on what you said about yesterday, Drumright beat Scheidler here in the first round of the tournament, 71-38. And in that game, Joseph Bray, as everybody knows him as Deuce, had 46 points. And he tied the Oklahoma State record with 14 three-pointers in a ball game. So for those of you who have played some basketball, you know making a three-pointer is pretty good, but making 14 of them, you can only imagine. So, and when you tie Rodney Clark in anything, you know you've done something.
Rodney Clark's a guy that just in the last week or so retired from professional basketball. He's played in the NBA G League. He's played NBA, got a cup of coffee a little bit, played overseas for years and years. And like you said, to tie one of his records, that's a guy that in Oklahoma high school basketball scored just a little fewer than 4,000 career points. And to tie one of his records, you're in rarefied air when you get mentioned in that same category.
And the cool thing about that is Rodney took it upon himself to text Deuce and congratulate him on tying him for the record. And Deuce didn't even know who it was, but I'm sure he does now. So it is a real cool moment for a high school player to have that happen and to have somebody recognize it. And we know how important it is.
Absolutely, so. And I know you and Tony and we all talked about it in football. Don't take what you're watching for granted. That football season was special. Hey, what we're watching in basketball right now is special too. Don't just glom over what's going on. It's special what we're getting to witness this year.
Absolutely. And another good thing you're going to witness is these pink uniforms.
Absolutely.
These are sweet. I mean, you know, Gary and I were talking about how we love pink as a color, but these uniforms are great. So, and they recognize this, you know, this is a cancer tournament, and Lazenby, who was here coaching forever, friend of mine, he lost his wife to cancer. So it's important that we recognize it, and I'm glad they're doing that.
Hey, and I know when I was in school and probably when you were in school too, when you got some new uniforms, some new shoes, socks, whatever it was, it just kind of made you walk a little taller. You had a little bit of pep in your step. And the pink uniforms for this Coaches versus Cancer tournament, it's pretty special for them to be able to do.
It's one of the coolest things you'll ever see. So I don't think they'll do the starting lineup. So
looks like the normal starting five for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, it's going to be Cole Gregory, number 2, Joseph Deuce Bray, Jonathan Chavez, number 5, number 11, Bryson Kelly, and, of course, the big man in the middle, 55, Jackson Bolton. You got theirs?
Yeah, it looks like the starters for OBA is going to be number 4, Caleb Mendoza, number 11, Brant Owens. Then we've got number 15, Thomas Campbell, number 20, 20, Lawson Morgan, and number 21, Judd Cheatham, going to be the starting 5 for OBA. I believe they're the Knights. Is that correct?
They're the Trojans.
Trojans. Just what I said.
You knew that.
Yeah. I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken.
I've been wrong every day all of my life. So Deuce will do the jumping against Mendoza here. They're going to re-jump it. Nobody really gained possession of that. So
good crowd for this early evening, kind of late matinee start, too.
Mendoza got the early jump, and ball belongs to OBA to start the contest.
Tornadoes in their traditional man-to-man to start off.
Yeah, looks like OBA starting high out here and trying to break them down here. But we're doing a pretty good job. We do a really good job at help defense. So
it helps when you've got a defender like number 1, Cole Gregory. He's, I've joked with Goldie many times. He's kind of like a gnat. He's just always around you.
Yeah, and he loves it. He eats that defense.
Absolutely.
Turnover, yes, Drumright gathers. Chavez has it. Turnover against the Trojans. Deuce steps back, knocks down a 3.
Starting off just like last night.
I tell you what, they even had a hand in his face, and he still made it.
Well, one thing that helps him, we've talked about Drumright's size before. I mean, he's one of the best shooters you're going to see, and he's 6'5", so unless you can match his height, he's going to have a clear line of sight to the basket.
And just to contradict what Hominy had said on their web page, their broadcast of the game, that he can't make one with a hand in his face. So
yeah, exactly.
He proved them wrong there. Long three by Deuce. It's
Let's
good
put that
again.
one in too. Hit that one from about 28 feet straight away.
Quick timeout by OBA. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Tornadoes Basketball on School.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research.
We're back after the timeout. Tornadoes lead 6-0 on 2 long three-pointers by Joseph Bray. And I'm sure Coach down there for OBA, as Gary mentioned at the break, that he's probably reminding them who the shooter is. But
yeah, he was loudly reminding them that 2's a pretty decent shooter for the Tornadoes. There's a block by Deuce on the defensive end.
Kelly brings it out. My phone's ringing. Deuce has got it, 21.
He'll take another three, puts it in.
Judd Cheatham was on him right there in his grill, and he still makes it.
That's good defense by OBA. There's not much more you can do. He didn't have but maybe a foot of clearance there and just rose and shot over the top of it.
Yeah, his height made a difference there. And like Gary says every game, we're much bigger than these guys, so I'm sure after a while we'll start pounding it down low.
You know, that's one thing that's changed in basketball over the years is the positionless basketball, and, you know, size has been normalized, but it still makes a difference to be taller than your opponent.
Yeah. Everybody's taller than me, so. All right. Cheatham up front. He's got it. Now it's over to Owens, to Mendoza. They're patient. They know they don't want to get in a running contest.
They're trying to use every bit of this half court, but
another turnover.
It'll be a turnover. You can tell OBA is trying to use everything side to side. They're trying to get it. We talked about it in the pregame. They're trying to use as much space as they can on the offensive end, but at some point they'll have to attack this Drumright defense because Drumright's not chasing too much. They're keeping it fairly packed in.
They want Drumright to work on defense.
They do.
Deuce Bray, another three-pointer just short, rebounded by Bryson Kelly. Out to Chavez, top of the key, set it up. Trying to get the ball down low, Bolton. A little too high. Drumright turning the ball over for the first time. Mendoza into Owens, who brings it up against Bryson Kelly.
Bray missed one. Deuce missed one. We might have to sit him for a little bit.
Yeah, we may have to just take him out.
Yeah.
Tornadoes continue to play good defense. Bolton with the help defense. Guarding Mendoza on the switch. Kelly's got him now to Owens, to Cheatham, back to Mendoza. So they are really taking their time, Gary.
Yeah, Drumright, there's a lot of motion for OBA, but Drumright, that's the first.
Nice backdoor cut.
Yeah, nice backdoor cut there. But from what I've seen of Drumright on defense, they look really comfortable. There's a lot of action, a lot of motion for OBA on offense. But Drumright doesn't look. They're not chasing anything. They're not out of position. A missed shot by Cole Gregory there.
Had a good look at it.
He did.
I'd like to see him take it a little further in there with nobody guarding. Mendoza with a long three. Oh, everything went down.
He did everything to make that shot.
Yeah, I was all the way down. Ball goes out of bounds on the Trojans. Tornadoes to take it inbounds in the backcourt here. Chavez bringing it up. See what he got planned. I'm sure we're going to pound it down low here in a minute. Oh, they're running a matchup zone now, Gary. You know,
that's one thing I've noticed through the years of watching Drumright since Deuce has been here is all the creative defenses you see. Matchup zone, it's a classic defense, but you've seen boxing ones, you've seen triangle and twos, you've seen just about everything thrown at Deuce to try to throw him off his game.
Yeah, nothing's going to surprise this team.
No.
Deuce with a lay-in down low on the other end gives him all 11 points. Running the weave up front, OBA. 20 with a shot there, in and out.
Good rebound by Deuce, kept it alive. Rebound for Chavez there.
Chavez to Kelly on the short corner, out of bounds off of the Trojans. We'll inbounds underneath our own basket.
You know, you just mentioned that Deuce has all 11 of the points for the Tornadoes, but we've talked about it before. He's not doing anything outside of the offense. He's not hogging the ball, anything like that. He's just in the flow of the offense, just like on the inbound play. Great inbound
Great
play
patience by Cole Gregory to wait on him to break.
Absolutely.
And then that was an easy two for Deuce. You won't get one easier than that. Picked up his dribble. Bryson Mendoza, Cole Gregory with him. He looked like he traveled, got away with it. Morgan out front with Deuce on him. Back to Owens. Cheatham. I think Drumright will be content with him holding the ball.
I think so too.
Good drive right there by OBA. Jonathan a little late getting to the spot and getting the foul. Cheatham will go to the line shooting the pair.
But even at that, like you said, Jonathan was a little bit late on a rotation, but they still look comfortable and in control on defense for the most part.
First free throw a little strong off the back iron. Substitution for OBA, number 30, Silas Hoffman.
Silas Hoffman in the game. He's taking the place of number 21, Judd Cheatham. No, 21's at the line.
Yeah, I think it's Morgan.
Morgan.
Second free throw, no good, but rebounded by Mendoza. Long
Wide
three on the
open
way. That's good.
A little bit of a late rotation there.
That's number 11, Owens, with the three-pointer.
That's one of those scramble drills off a missed free throw, offensive rebound, kind of a late rotation.
Chavez for three at the top of the key.
That
he got
was good.
it. He's got a nice shot. He just doesn't shoot near enough for me.
He's got a sweet stroke, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just a great, pure shooter. Yeah, I agree. I'd like to see him pull the trigger maybe a little bit more often.
I mean, he hesitates sometimes, but that time he did not, and he knocked it down. Little help by Jackson.
Kevin Gooch in the game for the first time for the Tornadoes.
Chavez with a deflection out of bounds. The Trojan will take it on the sideline here in front of the Drumright bench. Number 11, Owens, the inbounds. Cheatham in the backcourt. Kevin Gooch is waiting for him.
Long inbound into the backcourt. Kevin just sit and wait on him.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to pack it in here and let him pass the ball around.
At this point, they're going to have to do something to get Drumright out of their comfort zone on defense. They're going to have to start draining a bunch of threes, breaking us down off the dribble, something to get Drumright out of their comfort zone. Otherwise, Drumright's content to just play like they are right now.
Mendoza with a long three. Strong off the back iron. Rebound, Bryson Kelly bringing it up to Chavez. Over to Kevin Gooch here on the wing. Back to Chavez at the top of the key. He drives to the free throw line, gives it to Bryson. I think Bolton seals his man, catches the ball.
Good look down low to Bolton.
Goes up, misses his first one, gets a rebound, misses that one, goes back up for a third time and is fouled. Good work by Jackson down low. He's patting his free throw or his rebound stats.
Never gives up on a play, does he?
No. It's a good job by him sealing off his man. Good pass with Chavez to get it down there to him. Going to the free throw line. We need to work on these things anyway. Jackson's first one is
Knocked
pure.
down the first one.
Yep. Looked good, too. Looked like he's done it 100 times. Cole Gregory's in the game for Chavez, and Austin McIntyre is in the game for Bryson Kelly. Bolton with his second free throw. It's good as well.
He has put in a ton of work on that over the offseason.
Man, those look good.
Yeah, they do.
OBA brings it at the top of the key with Owens. To Cheatham. The Gooch on him. Bray. Gordon Hoffman.
Looks like OBA trying to start the offense a little bit closer to the timeline. Try to create a little bit more space in the half court.
Man-to-man defense still.
Good communication out there up top by McIntyre and Cole on the switch.
Yeah, this weave will make you do a lot of switching and a lot of communication.
And if you're not communicating, there's going to be wide open cuts to the basket.
There's help. Nice play.
Good play. Good piece there.
He got Bolton off his feet, and he did a good job of not fouling. And Campbell puts it in for his first two of the game. McIntyre loses control over the ball's on the floor, still scrambling around, and thank goodness that the quarter has run out.
That's the end of the quarter, yeah.
So at the end of one, your Tornadoes are leading 18-7. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter. You're listening to
It's advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
All right, we're back here at Glencoe. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Looks like Tornadoes got Cole Gregory, Jonathan Chavez, Deuce Bray, McIntyre, and Bolton in. Tornadoes inbound at midcourt line. Over to Cole. To McIntyre, good head fake at the free throw line.
Got him up.
I wish she'd have went ahead and went up there
to
to get the free throw.
Try to draw that foul.
Deuce with a step back.
That's a lethal shot right there. Extends the leg.
Hey, you can't guard that, can
That's
you?
unguardable.
Yeah.
If anybody's watched the NBA over the last 20 years, that's that Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Durant fall away, extend the leg. You can't guard it.
No. Those two, one's in the Hall of Fame already, and the other one's going that way.
The other one's on the express train on his way, isn't
yeah.
he?
Austin McIntyre there on defense. Tornadoes still in the man-to-man. Mendoza, corner three on the way, no good. Rebounded by Bolton out to Bray. Brings it up quick, stops. Finds McIntyre on the wing. Back to Chavez. Chavez to Cole Gregory. Oh, Chavez. Catch and shoot. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, but it looked good. And just off right a little bit. Here comes OBA. Austin McIntyre.
You know, that last trip down the floor kind of exemplifies what we talk about with Deuce. He had a shot that he could have forced, the three-pointer, but instead of forcing the shot, found the open man. They got a better shot later on in the possession.
Yeah, some scorers wouldn't have given that up.
Right.
Almost a turnover there by the Trojans.
Good defense. Way to stay on the floor by Deuce there.
Mendoza, another three. He got this one.
Got a pretty true shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Not afraid to shoot it either.
No, he's not. They really like those kind of corner and baseline threes.
20-10, your Tornadoes are leading. Deuce trying to back his man down. He does. Turnaround jumper on the way, just short. Rebound by Bolton. Still on the ground. We're still battling for it. OBA comes out with it to Owens. Cheatham. Back to Owens and Cole. They slow it down a little bit.
It almost appears that if OBA wants to get a lot going, they're almost going to have to get off and transition a little bit.
But that plays right into Drumright's hands, I think. I think they want to pass that ball around and make them work on defense. Owens with a three. Short, rebounded by Bolton. Fighting his way through there and got fouled. Jackson's doing a good job.
He is.
He's doing his job down there, getting those rebounds. Bryson Kelly comes back in the game for Austin McIntyre. We hadn't taken it down low yet, but
we haven't started exploiting that yet.
I think we could probably score on that because of the height advantage, but Deuce with a long three.
Good screen over there by Bolton.
I tell you what, when you got a player on fire like that, you got to get it to him.
Absolutely.
That's one thing about this team. They're unselfish, and they know what they have in Deuce, and they work to get him open, and he usually knocks it down most of the time. Referee's got a foul up front. I believe that's on Owens.
That's 11. Yeah, that's Owens there.
Drumright will take the ball underneath their own basket here on the inbounds. Bryson to trigger the inbounds to Deuce for a long three.
That's another one.
I tell you what, though, he keeps shooting like that, he may break that record.
He may have heard he missed that record by 1 last night.
He's already got 5 threes, and we hadn't played a quarter and a half.
Yeah. Well, in another part, we talk about the unselfishness of Deuce. The rest of the team plays unselfish by helping him create those shots. Look at some of the screens that Bolton sets. So, I'll bet you he helps Deuce get open on half of his shot attempts.
Yeah, I mean, if you get somebody that's a good screener and is willing to do that, it's really going to help. And all of them seem to be doing that.
Absolutely.
14 down there with the shot. Just short. And that was O'Neal on the shot. Deuce to Kelly on the drive.
Nice
it's good.
By Deuce.
They're going to start putting 2 or 3 guys on them, so
Uh-huh.
our guys are going to be open if we can just find them. That's a good cut by Bryson. Good pass, a good finish. O'Neal with the ball down low. Out to Owens, double team.
Good pressure defense, steal there by Cole.
Tornadoes get the turnover to Chavez, back to Cole. To Deuce for a long three.
A little too much on it.
Then he commits a foul up front trying to get the rebound. Most people, coaches wouldn't think that was a good shot, but me, I think it's a good shot.
If he's on your side of the court, it's a good shot.
Yeah, and he's hot like that, get it to him.
Absolutely.
30-second timeout by Coach Bray here. He's going to probably set something up and talk to him a little bit about working it around a little bit. Well, Gary, it's everything we thought it was going to be. It's an 18-point lead. We thought we was going to come out and get this game, but, it's still early, but, we got an 18-point lead.
It is, and I don't know, from my perspective, I don't know how you look at it. Sometimes when you're watching this and you see a guy that's kind of on fire the way Deuce is, there's only so much you can say about it. When he puts up a shot, and I think you've talked about it before, a lot of guys you might say, oh, no, that's not a good shot. With him, if he catches it and there's nobody within 6 inches of him, it's a decent shot.
Yeah.
And it's just fun to watch. It's fun to watch the team.
Yeah, you take your chances with that.
Absolutely.
All the time. Mendoza has it for OBA at the top. He's back to Mendoza, and Cole's back on him here. Hoffman with the ball to Owens. OBA still being very patient on the offensive end.
They are extremely patient. They're not deviating what they do. They're still looking for their shots. You can tell that's
2-on-1 break after the turnover. Bryson Kelly with a lay-in. I thought he was going to dunk it there for a minute, but we'll take the 2-point layup.
That's a dunk, just not with a capital D.
Okay.
That's a lowercase D on the dunk.
He's capable of doing it for sure, and he's done it before. So Mendoza takes it in. Got deep in the Drumright defense and draws a foul from Bryson Kelly and will go to the line to shoot a pair. And Mendoza, he's active. He's been active since the tip. First one on the way. Rolls in. Yeah. He's got a pretty good-looking shot, too.
He does. Like you said, he's active. Does a little bit of everything. He's one of those that he makes every team – I'll bet he makes every team he's on a little bit better.
Hoffman with the rebound off the miss free throw. Then we got another foul by the Tornadoes. That one's on Jackson Bolton. The referee's got 2 fives up, so Jackson didn't think he fouled anybody. But has anybody ever committed a foul?
Nobody. Jackson's thinking that the player might have traveled before the foul. Can't see everything as an official, though, can you?
No. Especially two-man mechanics. They've
right.
only got 2 officials. So Mendoza with the ball with Cole on him. Cheatham with it back to Mendoza. O'Neal on the block down there wanting the ball. He got it to him. Bray's on him. I believe that's
Good
Cheatham
pass
for
out.
3. A little long. Rebound O'Neal. Mendoza with it. Back to Owens for a 3. He knocks that one down. when you give them that many chances,
Yeah.
they're going to hurt you on that.
And like you said, that patience paid off for them. When you're patient like that on offense, you're looking for the defense to make a mistake.
There's the down to Bolton.
There it is.
That's almost way too easy.
It is.
You put him and Bray on the same side of the floor, and they got to decide who they're going to guard. You know, Bolton's going to be there with a smile on his face because he knows who they're going to get.
That two-man game that they run, Deuce and Bolton, it's almost indefensible.
Mendoza with a missed three, rebounded by Cheatham. Fall away no good. Knocked out of bounds by Mendoza. I'm gonna say this, and I hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings, but the one Achilles heel that I see from the Tornadoes is rebounding. We have got to learn to get that ball.
Absolutely, and we've talked about their size. You would think they should absolutely out-rebound every team they play.
Oh, that's a nice setup there. Chavez looked for Bryson cutting in the lane, gets to the basket, and gets fouled, and will shoot a pair. But, yeah, getting on that free throw stuff, not free throw, I'm sorry, but rebounding. Come bigger games, that's going to come back and bite you if you don't give them, you give a good team a couple of opportunities, they're going to make it.
Well, and I think we've talked about it. We may have talked about it before. A lot of rebounding it's an attitude and it's an aggressiveness. And sometimes when you're up by 18 in the first half, you can kind of get a little lackadaisical. And like you said, later on there are games that will absolutely hurt you.
Yeah. Bryson 1 or 2 at the free throw line. Owens with the ball up front with Bryson on him. Morgan to Owens to Mendoza. I don't think they've deviated. They've run the same offense.
They have.
Except for that one weave they were running there for a while, but they've run the same thing here. Looking for something really cut to the basket, right?
Yep, really spread the floor. You kind of almost look for them to exploit that high post and get some cutters off that high post at some point too.
They're going to settle here for the last shot
for
of
the
the
last
half.
shot.
Yeah, they're down 33-14, but they're going to settle for the last shot. I give you this, OBA knows who they are. They do what they do. Mendoza with the ball. I'm sure he's going to take the last shot. Gets his man off the air, passes it to Cheatham. Over to O'Neal. He walked with it. Yeah, good call by the official.
That'll leave the Tornadoes with about 2.3 seconds to make something happen here. If I were a guessing man, I'd guess the ball might look for number 2 here.
Yeah, I mean, if I were Deuce, I'd get out away from him and let them roll that ball up. There you go. Good job, Bryson. Over to Chavez. He's got it. He's going to take a long half-court shot. Ooh, almost made it off the back rim. So that's the halftime. Tornadoes lead 33-14. We'll take a break of the 10-minute halftime. We'll be back with the start of the second half. You're listening to Drumright Tornadoes basketball on Squirtle.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success. So visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through.
All right, we're back here at Glencoe Tournament, ready to start the second half. Your Tornadoes lead 33-14. Looks like the original starting lineup for the Tornadoes and the Trojan of OBA.
Yeah, for the Tornadoes, we've got Cole and Deuce, Bryson, Jonathan Chavez, and Jackson Bolton in the middle.
Inbounds to Owens here, brings it up over to Cheatham.
Gene, I think you and I were talking a little bit at halftime. You'd like to see them, they're up 19. You'd like to see them get a little bit of that intensity back that they started the game with here to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those ho-hum games, you know. Kind of the game that gets you in trouble if you don't keep the momentum going. Mendoza with a drive, short jumper from the corner there, short corner. He gets fouled. I believe that's on, that's on Cole Gregory. Yeah, that's his first of the game, I believe.
It is.
Mendoza will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, I don't know how many people are familiar in college basketball. Princeton had a legendary coach for years and years and years. His name was Pete Carrill, and they ran this kind of half-court offense, motion, spread out, back cut offense that would lull teams to sleep, and they pulled upset after upset after upset, and that's kind of what OBA does. They know what they're going to do. You're not going to force them out of it. This is what we run, and you adjust to it.
Yeah, and they've done a good job of staying in it even though they were behind. But Mendoza knocked down 2 free throws there. It makes it 33-16. Yeah, you're right, Gary. They're trying to slow this thing way down, and Drumright is out of the rhythm a little bit there.
Yeah.
Turnover there by Chavez. A little too tall for Bolton. OBA.
And when you run this offense, that's kind of what you hope on the other end is that, Drumright's going to get a little bit antsy and maybe try to force a few things because they're not getting a bunch of possessions on the offense.
Owens with a long three. Ball goes out of bounds. Deuce did a good job of not letting player get to it. Drumright will inbounds here on the side in the backcourt.
Sometimes the best rebound just screen somebody off and let it go out of bounds.
Exactly. He didn't get credit for it, but he did a good job.
That goes under team rebound.
Chavez with a drive in the corner, takes it to the basket,
Good
lays it in.
move there by Chavez.
he's got the ability to do that, and he should do that a lot more because they'll come out on him because he can make a three.
That's what we were talking about. As good a shooter as he is, he can be lethal.
Yeah, and he does a good job. He's got a good little floater that he has in his arsenal. So, yeah, he's good defense.
Steal there by Cole.
Quick hands over to Deuce. Thought about the three. Takes it to the basket. Misses the short jumper.
Deuce
Rebound
was
by
a little
Mendoza.
frustrated with himself on that one.
Yeah, he's thinking to himself, I should have shot that three.
Yeah.
Number 20 with the three there for OBA. That was Morgan on the three-pointer. No good. Out of bounds off of OBA. Drumright will inbounds underneath in the backcourt. I like the fact that they let Deuce bring it up and maybe go set a screen on him and get a shot off early. So Bryson's outside front setting a screen. Pick and roll there. Cole with a bounce
entry
pass
there.
Absolutely. Good look by Cole. I think that's a good setup by Drumright there on that play.
Drumright has several ways they can attack a defense.
Yeah, I mean, they're not one-dimensional in any form. I mean, all these guys can take it to the basket or shoot. I mean, even though they don't, they can.
OBA back to that spread motion offense. They do not deviate, do they?
No, double team there by Chavez and Cole Gregory, and forces OBA to take a quick timeout. So they took a 30 there to keep from getting a 5 count. If we keep playing like this, we need to keep those pink uniforms and wear them the rest of the year. I guess this is a full timeout, so we'll stay with them, but we're doing a good job, Gary, of doing what we have to do, what they're giving us.
Yeah, they've come out, clamped down a little bit on defense. They've, like you said, take what they give us. They hit that entry pass from Cole. Good angle on the entry pass down to Bolton on the block. Bolton, when he gets his position on the block, feed him the ball because he walls his man off. He's got a good touch around the basket. We've talked about his soft hands, good footwork. Then you just don't force anything at this point. If OBA is going to force you to be methodical on the other end and just take the game.
Yeah, as long as you take good shots and not, force stuff like you said, we should be okay. Owens with the inbounds to Mendoza with Cole on him. On the drive, runs into Bolton there and couldn't go anywhere, and ball goes up, and Jackson gets the rebound.
Very impressed with Mendoza.
Yeah, I don't have a program. I don't know how old he is, but he doesn't look like a senior. But
somebody brought me a program earlier. I believe it was my wife, but I don't know what happened to it.
Jonathan Chavez with the basket. Just you can show his strength right there and going up over the two players for the bucket. That's one thing I noticed about these Drumright kids from last year, even. They are a lot stronger.
At one of the games before Drumright played, I was talking to a parent from another team, and he said, well, I can really tell your guys really hit the weight room, don't they? I said, yeah. He said, number 11, he a football player? I said, yeah, that's our quarterback. And his eyes got about as big around his teacup when I said he's our quarterback. Yeah, he said, I didn't expect him to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, they've taken to the weight room. They lift together. They play football together. They play basketball together. Good group out there.
Yeah, it's just a unique bunch. Cheatham with the drive. Back to Owens at the top of the key with Bryson on him. Back to Mendoza. They're being patient as always.
Absolutely.
Jonathan wanting to get in there and get that ball.
Nice switch on defense by Bolton down low.
Mendoza with a long three off to the left. They're rebounded by Deuce. Out to Bryson. Taking it up strong. Lays it in.
Well, he drives hard to the basket, doesn't he?
Yeah, he is. I call him Little LeBron,
That's exactly who he reminds you of. When he gets ahead of steam.
Yeah, he could do that all, he's unselfish as all get out. He could do that all the time. Long three by Owens there, missed. Rebounds by Morgan. Shot short. He gets his back, and he's fouled by Deuce. Here we go again, that rebound. They got four chances there, and now they're going to get payoff with a couple of free throws.
Yeah, we've talked about our size. We've got to start utilizing that. As soon as the shot goes up, find a man, block him out, one shot, clear the ball, let's go the other way.
I don't have a replay, but it looked like we had like 2 or 3 tornadoes straight under the basket.
Yeah.
The only thing you're going to rebound out of that is when it goes through the net.
You're going to rebound a made shot.
Yeah. So positioning means a lot. So Kevin Gooch comes in for Jackson Bolton. Give him a break. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Second shot's on the way by Morgan. In and out. Rebounded by Deuce Bray. He brings it up. Hadn't seen the 3 in a while. I'm sure that's coming here. There's a pick by Chavez.
Looks like they're trying to take advantage of Deuce's playmaking ability, put the ball in his hands a little bit earlier in the possession here in the second half.
There's that drive again by Bryson. That's available to him anytime he wants. A double team by
Good
Cole.
double team there.
Don't reach in, just get your hands up. There you go to Mendoza. Turnover by Mendoza, picked up by Kevin Gooch. Who gets it to Bryson, and they call a walk on Kevin. When you look like you're out of control, you may not have walked, but it's going to look like it. So need to slow down a little bit. I used to call that when the ball looks like a hot potato.
A little bit of chaos.
This is one of those games you almost have to have like an energy drink to stay awake.
You have to, yeah.
It's pretty slow, and honest with you, it's been a little bit boring.
It really has. I mean, Tornadoes lead by, 43-17, 26-point game. But it's this offense and the way that OBA plays, it just kind of lulls you to sleep a little bit, and that's what they're trying to do on offense.
This is one of those games you wish they had a shot clock.
It's coming.
Yeah, they were already talking about that, and I'm all for it. So
good defense there by Kevin.
Morgan over to Owens at the top of the key, setting to back up the offense, trying to get by Jonathan coming in there with a slide, trying to steal it. Long 3 by, I believe that was Morgan on the 3 attempt, no good. Deuce with a 3 for Drumright. Off to the left, yeah.
Both offenses kind of dried up here in the third quarter, the second half of the third quarter.
Owens with a long 3 at the top of the key, in and out. Rebounded
by Morgan. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not keeping that stat.
I don't know what the exact numbers are right now, but it's too many for my taste.
Yeah, I mean, OBA is going to call a timeout. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a break with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Tornadoes Basketball on Squirtle.
A combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you.
All right, we're back here with the Tornadoes leading 43-17 with 1:09 left in the third quarter. It's going to be OBA's ball with Owens triggering it inbounds at that midcourt line.
Gene, this is one of those, I've always called it kind of a coach's game. You've got the game fairly well in hand right now, but there's a lot of points that you can hit in that coach's meeting and in practice. There's a lot of things that they can work on at this point.
Yeah, exactly, and I hope he's keeping stats of that rebounding margin. Mendoza with a 3 from the top of the key, knocks it down. Yeah, you said you were impressed with Mendoza. I am too.
Yeah, he's a good ball player.
Everywhere. Good attitude, good athlete. Nice set play for
nice
Deuce.
Set, yeah.
Deuce jump stop, rebound by Kelly, and he puts it back in. Bryson's having a good second half.
He is. they don't get in any hurry under any situation, do they?
No. Robert's over there across the court from me. I think I can hear what he's saying. Air ball 3 by Morgan, knocked out of bounds by Owens. Oh, and they're going to give it back to OBA.
Yeah, it's an odd energy in the gym. It's
a weird game.
It's a weird game.
Austin McIntyre checks in for Cole Gregory for the Tornadoes. Morgan gets it to.
They got the shot they wanted, and he banked it in.
Cheatham with the last second shot of the quarter. I didn't know Glencoe had a bank, but the bank's open, and he makes a three-pointer to end the quarter. That was a good quarter for OBA.
It was. Well, in that last possession, 5.5 seconds, nobody rushed anything. Everybody knew exactly what they were going to do, and they got the exact shot they wanted to end the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot to work on. But we got a 45-23 lead, and we're 8 minutes away from going to the tournament finals. So.
Exactly, you got a 22-point lead, but this game just has a strange feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird. I mean, we keep saying it, but it just feels like it. It's not.
It feels like it's a 4 or 5 point game at this point.
Yeah.
You know, we talked early in the game about Drumright on defense. They were comfortable on defense. Their rotations were good, but this offense, we've talked about it over and over. It lulls you to sleep. It's waiting for you to make a mistake. They're not going to do anything outside of what they normally do, and they're going to wait for you to crack. And that's what they've done all game. And there's been a few chinks in the armor and a few cracks by the Tornadoes, and that's how they've. Like I said, it's a 22-point game, but those are things that you can work on as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something else you may see down the line.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just we work it out here. So it's going to be the Tornadoes' ball. Start the fourth quarter. Bryson Kelly to inbounds the ball at the midcourt line. He's going to get it to Joseph Bray. He's going to take a long three-pointer. He got it.
You can't. Got to guard him a little bit closer than 13 feet, don't you?
Yeah, that's his first bucket of the second half.
It is.
So. Austin McIntyre guarding Mendoza.
Good defense by Austin.
Good jump shot
by
Mendoza. He played defense the way he knew he had to, and he still made the play. Good play by Mendoza there.
Good find by Bryson.
Having his head up. That's a good job by Jonathan cutting through that lane.
Absolutely.
Cheatham with a short jumper in the lane for two.
OBA starting to, looks like, force the action a little bit more here in the fourth quarter.
They're feeling a little comfortable with their offense.
Yeah.
Nice pass.
Unselfish basketball by
Chavez
Deuce and by Chavez on that play.
Yeah, all three Tornadoes touched it, and we got an easy layup. So. Let's see what adjustment we make a little bit on defense here. Mendoza with the drive to the corner, short corner shot, missed. Rebounded by Deuce, yeah. You know, he's a good scorer, but he is a good rebounder.
Very good rebounder. So. Averages a double-double. Averages over 10 rebounds a game.
Chavez with a three, a little strong. Deuce with a rebound and the putback.
That's about as easy a two as he's going to have tonight.
His length gave him some advantage there. He looked like Stretch Armstrong for a minute.
Did.
I tell you though, if you didn't know these kids and you come out here and look at them, you think, man, these guys are not very athletic.
Right.
But they are. I mean, they've shown it for football. They showed it in basketball. They do it in baseball. So they're just athletic bunch. Austin getting a baptism here on defense.
This Mendoza kid is a heck of a player.
Yeah. He looked good in a Drumright uniform. Deuce with a long three miss, rebounded by Mendoza.
Maybe a heat check there by Deuce.
Owens to Mendoza, long three next to the bench, that's off. Rebounded by Jonathan Chavez. Pushes it up to Deuce. Takes his man, step back three. Short, rebounded by McIntyre. Good offensive rebound there. Deuce with a He's getting fouled on the floor
It's
there.
like a foul.
I like it when you can hear the referee and you got headphones
Absolutely.
on and everything.
Yeah.
That means that nobody's doing anything in the stands. Substitution for the Tornadoes, Bolton and Cole Gregory back on the floor, replacing Gooch and McIntyre. Inbounds play to Deuce, long three. He says, if you're not going to get on me, I'm just going to make this thing. I tell you what, he's got an advantage when most coaches say, don't get on him, but you're going to have to get him on the Glencoe whiskers there.
You have to.
Yeah.
Anywhere near the midcourt line, you've got to be all over him.
And he loves this gym over the years.
He does. He's had some
scored a lot of
great games
points
here.
Yeah. Another three by Mendoza on the way. Good block out there by O'Neal. Short jumper, short. Rebounded by Bryson. Kelly brings it up in a hurry. Poked away by Owens. Cheatham with the ball, looking ahead. Picked up by Cole Gregory. Got Chavez on Mendoza now.
Chavez is a sneaky defender. He doesn't have necessarily that quick defender body that like Cole or Kevin does, but
he's got
great
good
defender.
instincts.
He does. Like good feet, good instincts, and you're not going to be able to just muscle him to your spot either.
No. Oh, it's
right
good
there.
poke away
Good
right
hands.
there. Got beat on the dribble, poked the ball away for the turnover. Deuce brings it up for three. Misses. Good good block out by OBA's
Yes, it was.
Campbell there. About 315 pounds he's trying to block out. A good quick pass.
Good quick pass, snap pass to the baseline.
Campbell with a drive to Owens. Misses a bunny.
And another offensive rebound.
Ball taken away by Bryson. Just, of course they call it a walk on him, so it's all good. Bryson was trying to force the action there a little bit. We hadn't got a chance to get out and run on. Our transition there has been kind of slowed up.
Well, and in most games, they set up the little half-court trap defense, but I think against a team like this, you're playing right into their hands if you do that.
Yeah. Jonathan trying to make a steal there. Got his hands on him. We're going to have a couple substitutes for the Tornadoes. Jensen, number 10, and number 0, Wright, comes in for Kelly and Chavez. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left. Cole Gregory on Mendoza. Wright's now on Mendoza.
A couple of the young Tornadoes, young freshmen, get them in here. Some good tournament minutes here.
And if you didn't know they were freshmen, all you'd have to do is look out there on the court and tell.
They haven't had quite as much time in the weight room as these upperclassmen have. They?
But they can shoot the rock.
They can.
Long three ball.
So can Mendoza.
Yes, he can. I guarantee I'm going to come away from this game knowing that young man can play some basketball.
He's going to be a headache for a lot of opponents in the future.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what class he's in. But
good look.
Jensen underneath, misses a short shot. He's open right there. O'Neal takes the ball to the basket, turns around, makes it. That's O'Neal's first bucket of the game. Inbounds to Jackson Bolton. A good look by Wright there. He had
good
Bolton
entry
open.
pass by Wright, yeah.
People don't realize how hard that is. And that freshman showed a good job of getting that in there.
There's an art to that post-entry pass. You don't just throw it up to the big guy and hope he gets it.
No. And he had the angle and did a good job to get it to him. And Jackson's going to line for the payoff. I don't want to jinx him, but it's 3 for 3.
I wasn't going to say it.
I'll say it. More substitutions for the Tornadoes. Number 4, Garrett Collins comes in for Cole Gregory. Jackson Bolton's going to sink his second one too, Gary. I'm going to be right. Of course, I jinxed him, of course.
It's the announcer jinx, isn't that right?
He's 3 for 4, but I'll take that all day if he makes 3 for 4.
I just enjoy the improvement over last year after knowing how much work he's put in over the offseason and over the summer.
Yeah, and we don't say it enough, but, he's a really good kid, and he's worked his tail off.
He's an absolute handful in the best way possible as a kid. He's a great kid, which all these kids are too.
Oh, nice steal by
Nice steal.
Anticipation. Uses his left hand to make the steal out to Jackson or to Bray. Two people guarding him over to Wright in the corner. Head fake.
Nice
Stop and
pump
pop it.
fake. There you go. That's a move he's going to score a lot of points on in his career.
Yeah, you see that, and you know exactly what it looks like. Two more substitutes for the Tornadoes. Number 20 is Conrad Reed, and what was the other
Number
one?
3 is Danny Rice.
Danny Rice is in. So these young men are getting a chance to play in this tournament, and every time I see them play, you know, I can see them getting better, and once they hit the weight room, like you said, and get some experience, they're going to be pretty good players.
They are.
O'Neal muscling his way up there for two. Conrad Reed with it on.
Little miscommunication. Nice job by Garrett Collins to recover.
Conrad over to Jensen. Back to Conrad to Garrett Collins, who drives the lane. Three-pointer there. Shoot it,
Oh,
Conrad.
it was
Come
there.
on, baby. Yeah, had a chance there. Tell you what, when I was playing and I was a sophomore and I got in the game, you wouldn't have to tell me twice.
No.
I'm going to put that baby up.
I like the communication here. The guys on the floor talking about where they're supposed to be, where they need to be.
Rice tried to force it. Turnover. Garrett Collins with a shot. Just short. 29 seconds left in the contest. O'Neal with it. Trying to force it down low. Touched by OBA out of bounds. It will be Tornado ball.
You know, you can see the players, the younger players, get a little more confident with each minute they play. They're a little more confident where they need to go, what they need to do, who needs to be where, what role everybody has, and it's fun to watch.
There you go,
There you go, Conrad.
Off the glass a little strong, rebounded by O'Neal. 4 seconds left. We're going to run this baby out here. It's going to be a Tornado victory.
That's a Tornado win.
60-36, the final score here in Glencoe. Tornadoes will advance to the tournament finals tomorrow night against the winner of Hominy and I can't remember who the other. Oh, Glencoe.
Glencoe, yeah.
Yes, sir. The visiting or the host team. So good win by the Tornadoes. Ho-hum game. They got the victory, and that's all that matters.
Just a strange game.
So, Gary, what do you think about before we sign off here?
Hey, you get a 24-point win, and you can coach up some things as a coach. Like you said, that you can deal with that. A couple of things to work on: staying focused the entire game. Always need to work on that. But at the end of the day, it's a 24-point win.
Yeah, and you get a chance to go to the conference finals, and
Absolutely.
everything works out the way I think it will. You'll get another shot at Hominy, the team that sent Drumright home for the season last year. So,
anytime you can go into a game playing for a plaque or a trophy or any kind of hardware is a good day.
absolutely. So, Gary, thanks. Goldie, thanks. And we'll be here tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
8:20 contest for the finals between your Tornadoes and the winner of the Hominy Glencoe game. So tune in. Thanks everybody else for watching tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night. You're listening to Drumright Tornadoes basketball on Squirtle. Good night, everybody.
You back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.